All right, welcome back to Couple Minutes. I'm Ian.
And I'm Celeste.
For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, Couple Minutes is part of the CIAN Truth Ministries media outreach. And the purpose of Couple Minutes is to provide a couple's perspective biblically of how they walk out their faith, to include
our struggles.
Yes. And so if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe, click the bell to be notified so you do not miss any future episodes. And so today we're discussing
how to communicate.
Yes. Kind of important.
Or rather, how we communicate. Yes, very.
Absolutely. And so when we look at communication, we see that there are times when we thought we were very clear with what we said, and then later we find out that there's
disconnect.
Yes.
Right.
And so our son, we notice that he is very adamant when we say something to him, he'll repeat it back.
Our youngest.
Yeah,
we found a lot of miscommunication with some of our oldest. And then our youngest, he will repeat it back like 4 times.
Right. Because he wants to make sure he is understanding correctly.
Right.
And so instead of going through the process of whatever the task was to find out it wasn't completed properly, he cuts to the chase and makes sure that he knows exactly. And so that is a perfect example back to us that I can say something and I assume, because we talked about it and you seem to give the
head nod, right,
that we understand what's going on. Right. And then we find out that there's a disconnect in there because, well, you really didn't understand what I was saying, or I wasn't clear in the way that I articulated that to you.
Right. But just knowing that we all communicate differently. I mean, I had a soldier once that was telling her to clean the room, take out the trash, and came in and like the trash cans didn't have bags in them. I told her to take out the trash, and she's like, I did.
She did.
Right, but the implied task was then to put a trash bag back into the trash, and that wasn't even something that I would even ever think of having to follow up with. But knowing that she communicated differently, our kids, our spouses, trying to use life, I mean, the Bible, everybody could read the same thing, but get something different because our brains function differently. So how do we get to be all on the same page?
Right.
We communicate back to them. Yes, I understood this. This is what you mean. And so it's not that we're being contradictory when we say that. We're genuinely confused and or wanting to make sure that we understand.
Right. And you nailed something in that process, is understanding everybody has a different understanding of what something means.
Right.
And so when we communicate with someone, we're making sure that they have an understanding of what we're saying, because what their concept of it may not be exactly the same.
Absolutely.
And so it falls on us, if we're the one communicating.
Needing the task done or something, right.
It's on us to be thorough with explaining that.
Right.
And it's all out of love that there would create harmony in that process.
Right.
Because after all, everything about Yah is love, order, and function.
Right.
So communicate and be clear about it.
That's right. Get on the same page.
Absolutely. So we hope you found that edifying, and it's encouraged you as you are living your life as a living sacrifice under the Most High. So on behalf of CIAN Truth Ministries and Couple Minutes, God willing, we'll see you again.
Shalom.
Shalom.